Alright, so hardwiring a dash cam on a 2015 Mazda 3, excuse my kids. Anyways, so let me turn this around. Mazda 3, 2015. Where I started, instead of having to rip out the entire A-pillar here all the way across, so I'm just tapping in right here. So you have a positive, and you have to use a test wire. I found the positive lead that goes into the auto dimmer for the reverse mirror, and there's actually a ground right here that it makes a ground inside. So I wired those together, but the problem I found is these are actually 12 volt. So, which is fine if you bought a dash cam that's a 12 volt, but mine happens to be a 5 volt. So tear apart the 5 volt thing, and then we have this. So what this is it converts the power from a 12 volt to a 5 volt. So I'm actually going to, the one that comes out the top right here, see if I can do this, the one that comes out the top right there is actually going to be the positive, because that's what normally goes into the power side when you plug it in. And then the negative, the ground, is what makes on the sides. So I'm actually going to break these off, solder on the wires, and then we'll actually go from there. I'll have to put this whole board up though. Alright, here's what we got. Straighten it out. Alright, so running the power there. Oh, that's actually a beautiful picture. And I soldered the, that's a terrible solder job, but it'll work. Soldered the negative on the back side. Got the positive and negative run soldered in the rest of the cord, and there we go. All right, hooked in here, positive to positive, negative to negative, and then the other one, I know it's got a one on it, but I cut it originally and was gonna use it as a ground, but I found the actual ground. All right, we got the board wired up here. So this is actually going to convert it from 12 volts to 5 volts. All the way down. Boom. Up here. It's not very pretty, but it'll work. It goes without saying, make sure you wrap the positive and negative independently, obviously. And this thing focuses really well. So anyways, I'm just wrapping it up with tape here. I'm going to do the final. I'll show you the final in a second. And there we go. All I can do is clean all this up and mount it. Beautiful.